Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. In this video we're going to do the same activity that we performed in the Bitcoin video. I'm going to track the subwave structure here of the current corrective pattern that we are developing here. Bear in mind it's a weekend, so I primarily focus on the triangle option. We discussed in the previous video the following ideas, the following ideas that we are obviously in a wave 2, in an A, B, C structure in a wave 2. Key support goes down to 1533. Below that level, something more bearish needs to be on the radar. Until we break that level, we can go with the current wave count, which would be a wave 2 that could result in a third wave rally afterwards. But in this video, we want to focus on the lower degree wave count. I did say to you that a higher B wave, so let me just explain. I said to you that this could have been the A wave, and I think I go with that still. But then obviously we could get a higher B wave in A, B, C in itself. The struggle Ethereum had and Bitcoin had over the last couple of days make this option again less likely. So since then nothing happened, we just moved sideways. So it's time to I think, because it's Saturday anyway, and on a Saturday you often see an Elliott Wave triangle develop. It really is the case. It's worth tracking an Elliott Wave triangle in more detail. And even if it's not going to be a triangle in the end, we can at least track the invalidation points of the triangle. Yeah, so it gives us basically then a clue as to when the triangle might be invalidated. So my view remains here that we came down in an A wave of this high, which was printed on the 16th of April, and that we're now here in a B wave. So the idea is that, yeah, we could still get a higher B wave in, again, A, B, C, but this sideways action just looks now much more like a triangle, basically 3 waves up, 3 waves down. And how do we label that? So let me just first of all take that line out there. And again, the higher B wave is still possible. And after the B wave, the C wave would come down. But the idea is, do we make the B wave in an ABC? This is less likely with a sideways action here. Or is the B wave going to be a triangle? Because a B wave can be an Elliott wave triangle. And an Elliott wave triangle consists of 5 waves. There are clear rules how this can be labeled. So it's more than just placing letters here. So the idea would be that of this low, which was made on the 25th of April, we had a wave A of the triangle, and I'm going to zoom in a minute. Then we had a wave B down, which bottomed here around 1791 on the 26th. Yeah, and now it's gonna get, so the C wave could have been in here at 1963. We could be working now on a D wave and then would get an E wave. That would be fairly in line with Bitcoin's triangle count. Let's just check that. The move up, so the move up here is a clear 3-wave move, so that makes absolute sense. I would track that as just a simple ABC, and you know that it doesn't help us now. It doesn't make any difference really, but obviously not much is going on, so I'd like to combine this with a bit of an educational exercise. A lot of people like that. To sort of learn how to label this stuff. Then the move down, I'd be watching for, basically an ABC as well. That's very similar to Bitcoin. A wave, B wave triangle, and the C wave down of larger B in triangle. So, and now it's going to get different. Well, to be honest, it could be that this was the C wave top, then it would be very much in line with the Bitcoin count. And we could say this was a WXY. Go to the 30-minute chart. Does it actually make sense? In the end, it doesn't make a difference if it's ABC or WXY now, but it actually looks a bit more like, well, no, it's WX wave triangle, Y up maybe. Yeah, limited structure here. That could actually just be a C wave. So maybe A, B. No, I think I would go with WXY. But again, you know that is now that won't make a difference to XY. in wave C, and then where are we? Yeah. So now it's getting, this is obviously now where it's getting a bit difficult to track because triangles can always extend. Okay, so the idea is what we're doing here. This could have been the D wave. Okay, and again, 1, 2, 3, 5 waves down, 3 up, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could argue that this is just an ABC in wave D. A, B, C. Yeah, and we might just be working on an E wave. Now, if that's the case, we could nearly have completed here the triangle, right? By the way, I just need to change it to the higher wave degree here. Okay. So important would be that this E wave stays below the C wave high. And that was at 1939. Above that, the triangle would get invalidated. It wouldn't necessarily be confirmed that it will break to the upside, but it might at least reset the wave C. Okay, so triangles can always extend. Unfortunately here, Bitcoin is a little bit clearer in its triangle. Here, I could also argue that the C wave is still unfolding, for example, or maybe the C wave was actually here. Yeah. Is it possible? No, I would rather leave it here. But ABC, okay, ABC. Just thinking while labeling this. I mean, if this now goes a little higher, then I would reset the C wave here. It is also possible that the D wave is still in the making if we come a little lower. That is unfortunately possible. So there isn't going to be the clear level, where we say, okay, this is definitely the triangle, how it's going to be. With a triangle, as long as it's not broken, we always need to be on our toes that it could easily extend. Based on the way I labeled it now, a very first indication the triangle is going to break would be a break below the D wave. So bear in mind that with this triangle, the expectation would be to break to the opposite of the E wave, so down. And this D wave triangle, this level is basically the first indication. And that would be a move up below 1877. But if it does it, it could easily be a reset of D until B is broken. And that level is at 1790. So it will take quite a while, quite a drop to really confirm that this triangle breaks to the downside. On the flip side, move to the upside. Invalidation of the triangle is above 1963. That's the A wave high, and it's proper invalidation. Also no chance to extend it then. So above 1963, we have a clarity that we should get a higher B wave. All the way up to possibly 2067 in this standard resistance zone. It can always go higher, but this would be the next key resistance level then. So with a triangle like that, Bitcoin's is a bit clearer to me than Ethereum's. Here on the Ethereum chart, I would rather, I think this is going to extend out a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised. So don't think, okay, it's going to make a little bit more of a move up and then I will definitely go short. It's not like that. Triangles are difficult. They can extend out further. Especially because it's still early on Saturday. So I wouldn't be surprised if this morphs into something a bit more complex. But hey, that's sort of the best attempt at the moment. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.